Welcome everyone to Nikki Loves Books. Nikki here today, and we have our OwlCrate to unbox. So this is the March 2024 Young Adult OwlCrate box. I actually had a bookish box that I unboxed yesterday. Well, filmed it, haven't gotten the video out yet, so that video might be out after this one. I usually try to prioritize my OwlCrate videos because that seems to be what y'all want most of the time, so I always prioritize OwlCrate. So this video is most likely going to come out before the other video, but just know that I filmed the other video yesterday and just didn't have the capacity to finish editing the video quite yet. Maybe I'll have both videos come out tonight, or the bookish box one won't come out till tomorrow morning. We'll figure it out. So I explained this in the other video, but just in case this one comes out first, where the heck have I been? I actually needed to unplug for a couple weeks. I do have a chronic health condition, and there's a new symptom that popped up, and it is kind of serious. So me and my doctors are trying to figure out what the heck is going on and the best way to deal with it and handle it. And of course, like, the first thing is to figure out what the hell is happening, and they're not even there yet. So I have a bunch of doctor's appointments scheduled out, and it was just really stressful, like medical conditions tend to be. And then with my promotion, I am a lot more busy with work, and there's a huge project I'm working on currently with that. And then the big one for my YouTube channel was my recap for Crescent City Book 2. It is confirmed finally that my files have been corrupted. Basically, there was a computer malfunction, lost electricity, the file was saving and it got corrupted. Doesn't look like it's going to be able to be recovered, and so I'm looking at having to re-edit those videos from square one, which really sucks because editing takes a lot of the time. I am slightly considering if I want to refilm the videos entirely to see if I can cut down on the editing time by filming better, since I've already done at least one take of recording. So choices and options. I am trying to get back into my groove of doing my YouTube channel, so know that I will be going back to that project, but I really needed a couple weeks off after that huge disappointment. That is a bummer, but I am back. I'm glad to be here, and we're going to just do unboxings for now while I'm working on that project. And then once I'm done with the recap, hopefully I can get some book reviews done, because I am seriously wanting to do that for you guys. So on to our business for today. We have an OwlCrate box. Let's get into it. Before revealing the items, we need a reminder of the theme. And our theme for our March 2024 Young Adult OwlCrate box is Secrets and Masks. So our first item is a very, very, very cute umbrella. So this is the cover. So here's our umbrella. Okay, so bring shade upon yourself from the wrath of Yubaba with our Spirited Away inspired umbrella, featuring all the elements of the beloved story in a beautiful pattern. This wonderful item was designed by Nguyen Art. So absolutely love the design. I will say, after opening it, trying to get it back closed and in the sleeve was a test to my patience. So it did take a lot of effort. It was really hard to kind of stuff it in here, but obviously I was able to get it, and it is super cute. I do absolutely love Spirited Away, so this is going to be hard for me to give up if I so choose to. Next up, we have this, and it's silicone, and I don't know what it is. Yeah, we'll have to read it to find out what it is, but it says it's not always enough to go looking for the place we belong. Sometimes we need to make that place. Do love the quote, but I have no idea what the hell this is supposed to be. A witch always needs a place to store their magical ingredients for safekeeping, and our reusable snack bag is the perfect way to do just that. Inspired by the very secret society of irregular witches, this adorable snack bag was designed by @Little Forest Cat. Okay, so that's actually really cute. So it does have a Ziploc feature, at the top, so it seals, not perfectly, but it does kind of keep itself closed. Like, if you turned it upside down, I'm unsure if it would open from the weight of the items inside, but it might, so I don't recommend that. But overall, this is really cute. It's a really cute idea, as long as you don't spill it. I have not read The Very Secret Society of Irregular Witches. I think it is on my TBR though. And as always, that list is never ending. So hopefully I can get to that book at one point. Next up, we have this sign that says, "Here be dragons." And obviously there's a dragon. And it says, "Go away. I'm reading." Wish I could like just wear this around my neck, and every time my husband interrupted me while I was reading, it would just like slap him. That would be awesome. Here be dragons. Enjoy a retreat in your reading with our dragons hanging door sign, inspired by the dragons that hide away in seclusion. So this is cute, but for me personally, it's not useful. I don't read in my room. I usually read on the couch or in bed, but it's not like I close my door because I share my bedroom with my husband. So like I said, having this be like a necklace or something that would like slap my husband to keep him from interrupting me, that would be excellent. But this itself is a cute idea, especially if you still live with your parents and read in your bedroom. It's a great sign to have on your door. So our next item says survival is bravery to... Oh, I know what this is actually supposed to be. Okay. So this is from A Study in Drowning. Our next item is a beautiful journal inspired by A Study in Drowning, adored with foil and artwork inspired by the story of Angered and the Fairy King. This journal is the perfect item to take notes about your favorite author or sketch plans to save a crumbling manor. So the pages are blank, so you can sketch or write. Sometimes I get disappointed in these when they don't have lines because I swear to God, I can never write straight. But I understand having a blank space is so much better for drawing. And lastly, our last bookish inspired item is, of course, our pin. So this pin is inspired by the Shades of Magic trilogy. So here is that pin. So we have one character on the front part and one character on the back part. So you can slide them separate, and then of course it slides back together. It's a very cute pin. I like this better than the last month because last month they just did like flowers on the top layer and it just didn't make sense of why it slid. But this one, like the first one, makes sense of having the characters. This month features the third pin in our Perfect Pairings collection. Each month's box will include a sliding pin featuring characters that pair together in the most fierce, intense, and romantic ways, all designed by @Sayiri Art. Our third perfect pairing explores the secrets of Kel and Lila in the Shades of Magic trilogy. So I am ashamed to say it. I have not read the Shades of Magic trilogy. I haven't even read the first book. I do own the first book. It is on my TBR. The title's in my TBR jar, and it just depends on when I pull that title out and I can get the pleasure of reading the series. But this pen is super cute, and I am overall really enjoying this collection, so I will be keeping this. Before we move on to the main event, which is the book, we need to talk about the items. So overall, love the umbrella, super cute, highly useful. For me personally, because I already have a really cute umbrella, I'm iffy about whether I'm going to keep this one, but I think this one might be bigger than the one I currently have, which does make it a plus. Reusable snack bag, great idea. Don't know how much I'll use it just because I can just grab a bowl or plate at home. But I can see this being really, really useful if you have kids. Like having a toddler and you need to give them a snack and you want them to use something that's not going to harm them, it's not going to break. Fantastic reusable snack bag. I think it would be more useful to me if it sealed more like concretely. Like the seal is so easily broken that I would be afraid to put snacks in this and then put it in my purse per se. Like I would expect wholeheartedly for this to just come undone and then spill the contents. And that's my issue. If it was something that would, seal and seal well without being easily opened, totally would love the heck out of this because it would be so easy to just put snacks in it, put that in my purse, and then have something to snack on if I needed it. I hate having to use, disposable bags and stuff like that. I don't like making trash. So in all honesty, I would have to say my absolute favorite item is the journal. The journal is, of course, beautiful. And if you guys did not know, I take a lot of notes on the books that I read, so I can do recaps, even if it's been a while since I've read the book. So the journal is my top item in this box. But I would love to hear you guys' thoughts. What are your thoughts on, the umbrella, the reusable snack bag, the pin? And then, of course, we do have that dragon hanging door sign as well, which for me personally is not useful, but still a cute idea. And of course, before going through our book, we do need to go through our newsletter. So the newsletter always begins with a small interview with the author of the book of the month, which we're just going to skip over because I haven't revealed the book yet. Then it has information about News from the Nest, which is their social media platform. Then there is a small interview with one of the vendors, and this is Little Forest Cat, which of course did our reusable snack bag this month. Then we have information about the Owl Babble, as well as the photo challenge if you participate in that. Then my favorite part of the newsletter is we got our Spotify playlist, which is inspired by the book and or the theme of the month. And then last but not least, they include a list of other books that came out this month that they're excited for. Those books include The Encanto's Daughter, What Monstrous Gods, The Head Witch of Fox Hall, The Revenant Games, and last but not least, Icarus. I always like those because those are books that I will then go and search on Goodreads and read the summary and see the reviews and see if I want to add it to my never-ending TBR. So I do like the fact that they do those. So on to our main event, and as usual, after I reveal the book, we will look at the difference between the OwlCrate exclusive cover and the regular cover. So our book this month is The Last Blood Carver by Vanessa Lee. Oh, and this book is absolutely gorgeous. So in March, our book pick features a lush Vietnam-inspired fantasy in a city dwelling with evil. In The Last Blood Carver, we meet Nahika, who can alter human biology just by touching them. After getting caught using her powers, she's taken to heal the witness of the murder of an aristocratic family member and is pushed into figuring out where her loyalties lie to protect herself and the ones she loves. So that's not a whole bunch of information, so we're going to read the inside flat. Nahika is a blood carver, a cold-hearted, ruthless being who can alter human biology with just a touch. In the harsh industrial city of Thamus, she is seen not as a healer as she was meant to, but a monster that kills for pleasure. And in the city's criminal underbelly, the rarest of monsters are traded for gold. When Nahika is finally caught by the infamous butchers, she's auctioned off to the highest bidder, a mysterious girl garbed in white. But this strange buyer doesn't want to use Nahika as an assassin or a trophy piece. She intends to use Nahika's blood carving to heal the last person who saw her father's killer. As Nahika delves into the investigation amid Thamus's wealthiest and most powerful, all signs point to Ven Kochen, an alluring yet entitled physician's aide intent on casting her out of his opulent world. But despite his relentless attempts to push her away, something inexplicable draws Nahika to him. When she discovers Kochen is not who he claims to be, Nahika must face a greater, more terrifying evil, turning her quest for justice into a fight for her life. Her only chance to survive lies in a terrible choice: become the dreaded monster the city fears, or risk destroying herself and the future of her kind. Sounds so interesting. So taking a look at our cover for OwlCrate versus the regular cover, and I will definitely say I have a very high preference for the OwlCrate exclusive cover. I think the regular cover is super cool and probably does a better job of portraying like kind of what the book's about, but I just love the beauty of the OwlCrate cover. Our OwlCrate exclusive, of course, is signed by the author, has this beautiful, stunning exclusive cover, gorgeous stenciled edges, reversible dust jacket art, hardcover foil design, beautiful illustrated end papers, an author letter, a ribbon bookmark, and bonus content inside. So when will I be reading this bad boy? I am currently reading These Violent Delights, which was an OwlCrate book from December of 2020. So catching up on those. And then I have the book that I received in my bookish box yesterday. And then I will finally be reading The Last Blood Carver. So that is it for our unboxing, except we need to know the theme for next month's box. So our theme for our April Young Adult OwlCrate box is Death to the Undying. And it says every April box will include an exclusive item handcrafted by Fiction Bath Co., which I love their products. So I'm excited for that. Please be sure to like this video if you want to see me do more unboxings. And of course, make sure you're subscribed to join me for more bookish fun. Thanks so much, everyone, and catch you next time.